Solar storm on Thursday expected to make the northern lights visible in 17 U.S. states. Now, when I was a teenager, I was lucky enough one Friday evening, late at night, to see these beautiful dancing lights in the sky above my head. And it was winter, Friday night. We were coming back from a friend's house. Actually, I'll tell you why. It's because my mother used to play cards with her friends every Friday night. And we used to television binge watch, my sister and I. And we, fell asleep on the backseat of the car, waking up to a beautiful sight of northern lights. And it's like beautiful colored curtain dancing above our heads. No sound whatsoever. Just beautiful. So obviously, if the 17 states are going to be seeing this, all of Canada will be seeing this as well. A solar storm forecast for Thursday expected to give sky gazers in 17 American states a chance to glimpse the northern lights, the colorful sky show that happens when solar wind hits the Earth's atmosphere. Northern lights, also known as aurora borealis, are most often seen in Alaska, Canada, and Scandinavia, but an 11-year solar cycle that's expected to peak in 2024 is making visible lights in places farther to the south. 3 months ago, the light displays were visible in Arizona. Can you imagine? All the way down there, making the third severe geomagnetic storm since the current solar cycle began in 2019. The Geophysical Institute of the University of Alaska at Fairbanks has forecast auroral activity on Thursday in Alaska, Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont, Indiana, Maine, and Maryland. Auroral activity also has been forecast, of course, for Canada, including Vancouver. Light displays are expected to be visible overhead in Milwaukee, Minneapolis, and Helena, Montana, and low on the horizon in Salem, Oregon, Boise, Idaho, Cheyenne, Wyoming, Annapolis, Maryland, and Indianapolis, according to the Institute. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration Space Weather Prediction Center said people wanting to experience the aurora should get away from the city lights, of course, and that the best viewing times are between 10 p.m. and 2 p.m. 2 a.m. local time. Northern lights occur when a magnetic solar wind slams into the Earth's magnetic field and causes atoms in the upper atmosphere to glow. The light appears suddenly and the intensity varies. The geomagnetic index, known as KP, ranks auroral activity on the scale from 0 to 9, with 0 being not very active and 9 being bright and active. The Geophysical Institute has forecast KP6 for Thursday's storm. And this is on phys.org by Associated Press. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.